What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the 12 Days of Anime. Heading into day 9 of this event, we're going to be talking about a sports anime that is very smashing, in my opinion. We're going to be talking about today, Haikyuu. So let's get this started. So what exactly is Haikyuu all about? Haikyuu, simply put, is a sports volleyball anime. It tells the story about a boy named Hinata who wants to be one of the best volleyball players there ever was. Now, really, we've heard this story before. And when it comes to sports anime, I completely love sports anime. I love Kuroko no Basket. I love Hajime no Ippo. Hajime no Ippo is downright my favorite sports anime of all time. It really is. And more, but anyway, we're talking about Haikyuu right here. Haikyuu. Why I enjoyed this anime so much is because I knew about how good this series was. I just never actually, went out of my way to actually go about watching it. But then, with so many requests that you guys suggested down below that, hey, you should really review Haikyuu, get into the series, it is really awesome. I said, you know what, I'm gonna do that, so I went ahead and watched the first season, and just by the first few episodes, I was completely in love with this series. This series is a really good sports anime, and probably one of the most realistic sports anime in terms of the rules of volleyball. I mean, I never thought I would enjoy a volleyball anime because, it's not something that piqued my interest. Only, when you think of volleyball, you think of games that are really just played casually on the beach or something like that. But when it comes to this series, it makes you want to actually see if these moves can be performed in, in real games of volleyball. And a couple of times I've actually went on YouTube to look up real world plays of volleyball, and I'm like, damn, look how, just to see how these players handle the ball. Not in that way, guys, but how they handle the ball, passing it in every way. Some of the moves that these guys do, it's just completely insane. And the spikers, dang, you have to look up real tournament matches of volleyball. They are actually really worth watching. I mean, this isn't really a spoiler to anybody who hasn't seen the series, but basically there are a few players that you will see in the series that will end up stopping the ball with their feet. And I'm when I first saw the episode, I was like, what? Isn't that illegal? Isn't that an illegal play? And it actually turns out that you can actually use your whole body in volleyball. Anything counts. It just really depends on the type of rules that are set within the game. But still, that just shows you how much of knowledge I had of volleyball in the first place. Because after I saw that episode, I was like, no, come on, please don't be an unrealistic anime. I mean, if you're doing a sports genre of anime, you need to have real plays. You need to, be, very realistic to the actual sport. Of course you can do your own thing, but be realistic to the sport. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna look this up. I looked it up, and it turns out that you can use your whole body in volleyball. So it just shows you how much of little knowledge I had about the sport of volleyball. And by watching the series, it actually helped me out, discover new rules that are introduced in volleyball, new plays that you see. Like I said before, watching clips on YouTube is so cool to watch, But anyway, enough about that. This is a very entertaining anime to watch, and what makes this even better is that it is by Production IG. Production IG handles some of the best animation within sports anime. I honestly would pick Production IG any day for any sports anime out there. My favorite part about Haikyuu, I've seen the first season, and I'm finally caught up with the second season, so I'm ready to review this series more for you guys. But my favorite part about Haikyuu personally was in the first season when we see Kurasuno finally making that comeback, finally making their revival. You know, you had some of the players within that episode saying, you know, Karasuno used to be a very good powerhouse school back in the day, but now they're kind of mediocre. And then Karasuno shows them up. Their first match, they surprise everybody. Like, that was the best moment of the episode. And then there's that little screenshot where you see all the players that are on the court, and you know, dude, that gave me goosebumps. Now, if it's one thing that I don't like about this series, it is that it focuses too much on the, you know, the main cast. It doesn't really give spotlight to the secondary players on the team as well, and it's like they are just there just to, you know, seem like Karasuno has more people on the team or something like that. Because really the only people who steal the spotlight for the Haikyuu series are Hinata, Kageyama, Daichi, Asahi, Tanaka, Nishioya, and really that's about it. Really, those 6 are about it. Now, Suki, he ends up, you know, getting the spotlight sometimes, and in the season 2 of Haikyuu, he does end up starting to make a change in his personality and how he plays in the rules of volleyball, but, like, I would have to see more development to this character. But as far as Sugawara goes and Yamaguchi goes, really, they've only been on the court in the series probably like once or twice, and it was really short, and it's like, come on, I want to see what these players are actually capable of. It's like, come on, I want you to give them more character development. That way you can actually change up your team and not have the original 6 players on the team. Because I want to actually see what these other players on your team can do. Don't just make them stand there and just watch all the games while they don't get to play. Because I know that feeling. I know being benched. Sorry, went on a little bit of a rant there. I used to be on a basketball team, and I know it's completely different sports, but if you have ever experienced being benched, it's like the worst feeling in the world, because you want to go out there and help your teammates. And you know, this just shows how much love I have for the series, because I see the good in the series and I see the fault in the series as well. But you know, there's still more character development that will probably happen in the second half of the second season of Haikyuu. Hopefully I actually get to see my boy Yamaguchi actually showing some stuff, you know, Sugawara as well, because I want to see these players do something. I don't, you know, want to see them just standing there, because it makes me feel bad, and like, I know that feeling. But yeah, guys, I am really enjoying this series, and I can't thank you guys enough for recommending me this series, because without you guys, I probably wouldn't have ever went out of my way to actually, you know, watch this series in the first place. And from what I have experienced of Haikyuu, it is a very entertaining anime to watch. But I just hope that, you know, more character development will be put on some of the characters within Haikyuu, because Haikyuu doesn't really have the most memorable characters in any anime, but it is still a good series. So yeah, let me know what you think about this series in the comments down below, and what was your favorite moment in the series. If you like this video, please give it a like, and if you want to stay up to date to my future content, as well as any other videos that will focus on the 12 days of anime that are coming out pretty soon, then hit that red subscribe button below, and you'll never miss a video from me. That about does it for this video, guys, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Have a great day.